Hi and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, Lisa, Salt and Soul. Sorry I missed you last week. I pushed it a little bit in the surf and my lungs pushed a little bit back, so just had a bit of a rest last week if that was okay, so sorry about that. This week is super personal. This is probably one of my favourite flows. Chocolate for the soul, like it's a real unlayering. It's flowing from the seat of your soul, from that very essence, that very quality of personhood of who you are. So yeah, it's super personal. It's soft, it's fluid. It's like how I like to practice. It's actually starting off in a bit of restorative, and then we do, some flow, some pause, some yang, some yin, and then finishing in restorative. So yeah, it's how I like to flow it. Maybe not like how everyone likes to flow. Try and please everyone doesn't always work, but do the best you can. So you will need props. Now obviously you might not have props at home. You will need a block and a bolster. Now if you haven't got block or bolster, totally cool. You can use, for this practice, not for all practices, you can use a metal water bottle for a block, or a book, but not too heavy. You might need to bind it so it doesn't come open. So a book. A bolster, you can use a really big rolled up blanket, or you can use 3 pillows stacked for our restorative part, up to you. Guys, I have heaps of bolsters and blocks and mats here that have been used pre-COVID-19. I'm happy to lend to anyone, people I know, people I don't know, as long as I can get them back, if that's okay. I'll sanitise them regardless if it's pre-COVID-19, but if you could sanitise them on the way back too, just in case I start another yoga studio, I might not, whatever. So, any songs I play here, as I say, I embrace all faiths on the mat, just this East-West fusion. You don't have to be a Hindu or Buddha, or follow Buddhism to practice yoga. You travel with whoever you need to travel with, it's up to you. It's personal, faith is personal, as I've said before. So your source is your source. So maybe put me on pause, maybe set the scene, because it's going to be lovely, sort of maybe not bright lights, maybe dim your lights, put some candles on, I even use some scents like oils on my pulse spots, etc. So welcome home, welcome back. I hope you enjoy. It's probably one of my faves. Any queries, you're most welcome to give me any feedback at any point in time. Happy to listen to anything. Absolutely open. So, starting off in restorative, hopefully you've gone away and grabbed your stuff. We're going to start simply in this place of restorative. So knees wide, sort of the short side of the bolster, not making any sense here, and then just resting in here to start with. So letting it all hang out there. You might want to switch halfway through the settle with the neck rotation to the other side. So setting yourself up in that beautiful position. Any knee issues, you can always put rugs under your knees too, just as a little help for the knees. So settle in. Come back to that beautiful life in every breath. Breath by breath. Settling in. Landing and arriving to your sanctuary. Feeling into the abdomen as it rises and falls. feeling into the chest as it rises and falls, softening into the body, allowing yourself a little release, maybe taking the breath to any little sticky areas. And returning home. Maybe elongating the breath, keeping it of equal length, closing the eyes obviously. As much as you can in this practice, close your eyes if you can, if that's available to you. And as you're landing, as you're sinking in, I'm just going to talk a little bit about our souls. It's obviously not physical, you can't touch it. But it's that very essence, that quality of personhood, as I said before, of who we are without all the stuff, if that makes any sense. And that quality of the soul can instantly take us from the mundane to the sublime, from the surface to those true depths, The soul makes us truly get real. You know your soul is present when you can no longer lie to yourself about whatever it is you're pretending to lie to yourself about. So the soul demands nothing less than your truth. Yes, we live like householders, and I'll explain that later. Life can be full of distractions, challenges, upheavals. It's not easy. But Mark Twain says that the two most important days of our lives are when we were born, that first breath, to when we truly find out and know why we were born. And you know your soul is evoked when you feel something deeply. Those intense emotions that can run from melancholy to ecstasy and joy. Whatever it is it takes to get that job done, the soul is there to serve, really. And you know your soul is stirred when you look in the mirror and say, you know what, this is me and this is great and this is okay and I feel connected and I feel worthy. I feel like me without all the masks. Or alternatively, if you look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm seriously off track here. So in either case, the soul is happening. And that's that part of you that will not rest until you've gotten the thing down and wrestle with that very essence of you. So that soul has a quality to sit up and pay, or make you pay attention. So we're here today. We're going to impact, we're going to push, we're going to pull, we're going to sing, we're going to feed, and love ourselves into a more honest, authentic expression of who we are. So that's our intention today. And our soul will accept no substitutes. True soul seekers true soul smiths. A few final breaths in this beautiful resting position. A little smile for who you are. Because you are enough. And then then slowly, ever so slowly creeping up the mat. Coming up into that vertical position, moving your bolster or whatever you have away from you. Rolling onto your right or left side here, and then coming into an easy Sukhasana position. It's going to be, think about this flow as chocolatey and smooth and liquidy, but then with pause. So finding your easy Sukhasana, half lotus, doesn't matter. Start off super simple, left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. We're going to do cat-cow in seated position. So inhale, bring the chest in, curl it all in, bring belly to spine, activate and compress there. That beautiful flexion. And then lift it up. On the inhale, come that beautiful extension, open the throat, open the heart. And then just guiding that with your breath, that synchronicity of movement, pause and flow. Curl it all in, compact, constrict. Nice, slow and warm. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring it on in. Those lovely soft edges of you. And then coming back to neutral tall spine. Maybe coming to a bind. Binds are not my favourite at all, but we'll do a few. So lifting up that wrist position, if you have it, or monkey grip, whatever is comfortable for you. Lifting it up the middle of the spine in that clasp, sort of curling into the elbows and then straightening it up. Maybe a couple of those, retracting the shoulders, letting the shoulder blades glide down the back. Inhale, bring it up. Bring it down, open it up. One more. And then as we draw it down, bring the belly in and guide it forward. Couple of breaths there. Inhale to rise. Release the hands, release the clasp. Bring the hands back, feet forward, and then bring it up into reverse tabletop. You might want to let the neck go. I won't because my neck's a bit of a dodgy one. Lift it up and breathe. Shine and warm. Try to keep knee level with pelvis. Exhale down. Glide right leg forward along the mat. Feel into it. Bring the left foot in, graze it in to that inner right thigh. Maybe move a little flesh. Maybe find an anterior tilt. Charge your toe, toes to nose. Lift it up. And then guide it down. Maybe keep it super soft. Bring the knee up. Up to you. Probably best to beginning. Inhale up. Exhale, flow it down. 2 breaths. 2 full cycles of breath. Hands slide up the body. Feel into that physical body. Bring the hands back. Either that external rotation or hands forward, whatever. Press into the toes, Ardha Padmasana. And just lift it up. 2 breaths. Press into the right foot, left knee, pelvis high. Exhale down, nice and slow. Considered in this practice. Lift it up. Find maybe a little bit more space as you come down into Janasasana. 2 breaths. Slow and easy. Fold it in. sweep the left arm around, feel into the mat, feel into the floor, plant it in, sweep left, right arm up would be better, press into the right foot, extend from fingertip to toe, stretch, lift and open. 2 beautiful yogi breaths here. Guide it down. Last one. Maybe coming into that beautiful final version. Maybe finding a touch more space, honoring your body though. And then find the length, bring the belly in, and then fold. Melt and merge into one. 3 to 5 breaths here. It's so good to feel, satisfy my soul. Doesn't matter where you're at, you could have a strap and be nice and high. Who cares? We're all the same. Inhale up. Left hand behind right knee. Sweep that right arm around, cupcake fingers. Grow tall, and then find your twist, right shoulder back, corkscrew through belly, left shoulder forward. Still those soft boundaries. Something has to end to begin again. Maybe that's what we're learning in this world pause. Release the twist. Hand support as we glide left down, that inner leg. Bring right up. Nestle it in to that left inner thigh. Find and maybe move the flesh around. Might have whatever, maybe like me. Inhale up. Maybe soft knee. Come to your edges. Be kind to this back line of the body. That hamstring, and lift it up and then guide it forward. 2 breaths here. Fold in and breathe. Simple act of returning to your life force. Guide the hands back up the body. You know where we're going here. Adho Pravanasana. Plant hands, lift up. Let the neck go if you have no neck issues. Push it up. Lift and shine. You are here. 2 breaths. Slow waterfall down. Come up, lengthen, left, slow waterfall down. Maybe gain a little more space, maybe not. 2 breaths. Flowing from the seat of your soul today. Slowly bring the hand, right hand grazing along the floor, the carpet. Sweep it up, lift and rise and shine. 2 breaths. Beautiful cascade down. Another lift. Another anterior tilt, finding your final version of your version, all different for all of us. That's awesome. And then bring it in. Melt, merge, liquefy, feel. And old Tracy Chapman, all you have is your soul. No wiser words spoken, really. Right hand behind, left knee. Sweep it up. Lift it up. Grow tall, find the twist. Couple of breaths. I was a young girl once. I had dreams, I had high hopes. Married a man who stole my heart away. Release the twist. Maybe starting to move a little bit more now, just with consideration, flowing over, crossing the ankles, coming into a free expression of this tabletop, whatever it takes you, no one is watching, moving into everything, doing you. Just a little, just release. Push it back into long child pose. Drop into the head. 2 breaths. Once the mind is quiet, the soul sings. Comes a bit louder. Inhale. Bring the hands up the mat. Feel into the mat. Feel into the body. Lift up. Little open baby back, and then take it to where you need to take it. And then guide it back down over the body. Nice and easy. Nice and smooth. Take the chop out. Push it back. Drop in. Lift up through that constricted cow. Make every movement count. Open up through cow. Come back to neutral, spine. And then we're going to guide it up to our first. I'm getting a cramp. My first soft dog. It's all right. And then finding that lovely dog. Just obviously not having to go into the heels. You're most welcome to bring those knees in, that tailbone to sky. Bring the belly in. Really wrap your traps, like, how do I explain that? The upper part of you, so that supports the front body. 3 breaths, maybe even pedal it out. Drop right knee, look through left. And back in, no fast. Left knee, look through right. Just making 1 breath, 1 move. And then back into your forefoot or your heels, doesn't matter. Breathe. I'm going to do a beautiful yoga wave forward. So we're going to think about this beautiful flow. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale nearly to plank. Drop into the knees. Nice and supported. Inhale up. Exhale. And then just floating that with your rhythm, your melody of your body. Playing that music. Inhale up. Drop into the knees. Exhale back. Drop into the heels or the forefoot. 1 more. Inhale up. Drop into the knees. Exhale up. Exhale down. 2 sweet surrender breaths here. Drop into the knees, slow. Glide the hands back up, being in this Vajrasana position, bring the hands behind, and maybe coming to that opposing opposite into my mats at the back here. Lift up the pelvis if that's good, or not. Keep it into kneeling position. That seat of your soul, that breath, that life force, that beautiful essence. What are we all here for? Inhale up. Tuck the toes, back to dog. Finding your dog, different version for all of it. And then slowly and contained, bringing it up from the inner side of the right leg as you lift, charging the toe to nose, staying in the pelvis. We're not splitting the dog, we're not coming out, we're staying nice and contained. Couple of breaths there, three-legged. Inhale, transition. Right knee in, right foot to front of mat. Left knee, drop. Hand to soul, hand to heart. This is where they think the soul is. Wherever it takes you, I might take it to my soul. And then lift it up. Might shimmy that right foot forward to find that knee stacked over ankle and lift it up. Find that beautiful opening and breathe. A few breaths. Take the extension to the back wherever you want to take it, or keep it more neutral. I'm ready to let the world come inside. Transition down, bringing the weight towards the back, straightening the right leg, toe to nose, gliding it down. If you want to balance, finding the balance there. If you want to protect yourself a little bit more, bring the hand to the mat, or both hands. Modify and customize for you. Once you find it, find the silence in the pose. Transition weight to front. Lift up left hand, bring it down into this beautiful sort of kneed, peaceful warrior. Maybe look back, maybe look up. Your choice. If you're not feeling it, take it further. If you're feeling it too much, pull it back. So, lift it up. Once again, we'll guide it down to a balance, or you can bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, exhale, and then fold it forward. Really feeling into that stretch and release of that back leg to your capacity. Press into the front foot, transition, and Janyasan. Lift it up. Frame the foot, plant the hands. You can stay on the knee, or you can come up onto that back foot, charging into the legs. Pressing back through that back heel, nice long line if we can. Resting the torso on, inhale forward, exhale up. Spread your wings, prepare to fly. Inhale forward, exhale back. Back into the front foot. This time I want you to just drag this in even closer than you would have for Warrior One, that foot on a 45 facing forward to the front of mat, ready to come into Parsvatanasana. So lifting it up, straightening the front leg, opening up the heart space here. Hands behind, coming into, if you have the capability to do that. Obviously some of us don't, but with our shoulders I have different restrictions too. So maybe monkey grip, maybe just hands to elbows or hands to forearms, choosing you. Really important, be comfortable, but maybe slight discomfort if you're getting out of our comfort zone a little. So, and then coming back into that beautiful forward facing position, tending not to lock out the knee, which I tend to do because of that hyperextension. Lifting up, reaching forward, bring the belly in, reach as far as you can with the heart and the soul today. and then drop it in. Let the neck go, the head go. And breathe. Finding maybe a little deeper boundary, a little deeper surfaces. Digging like geologists today. Release the hands. Guide it up the leg. Lift it up. Finding that beautiful open heart. And then getting ready to transition to Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So just finding that beautiful fusion here. And then lifting up. And then guiding it forward to your version of Warrior 3. You could have hands in prayer. Guiding hands down. Knee issues, maybe don't follow me, maybe you go to the back mat to Balasana, child, or inhale, look forward, drop into the knee. Exhale, open up into a split. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, up slow and considered. Drop into the head. Inhale. Exhale, and then we're just going to pause here. This is where beautiful ballerinas, dancers come into their own. They look gorgeous in this pose. But I think the rest of us that don't come from that background still look gorgeous. And just breathing here. Lifting up maybe from the inner leg. Maybe bringing it a bit higher. Guide that left leg down super slow. Plant it. Drop into the left knee. So I might get you twisted. You might have to come to a different way. Sweep the right leg behind left, coming into Gomukhasana. Or not, coming into seated, legs forward, left over right. Or another version for us, so picking you. And then lift it up. Bring the hand, back of the hand, up, that middle of the spine, finding your length, and then fingertip to fingertip. If it doesn't meet, doesn't matter. Flip the bottom hand and do t-shirt to t-shirt. Lift it up, rather see that. T-shirt to t-shirt than people trying to reach fingertips and closing it all down. Breathe. It's personal. It's you. It's real. It's life. And then swap over. Lift left arm up. Bring that right hand back. Left hand up. Try to reach fingertip to fingertip. Doesn't work, doesn't matter. More difficult this side generally for most of us. And then lift, warm, radiate, light, love. Spreading it around. Bring it in. Release. Untangle organically, however you wish to come back into your tabletop. So meeting back in tabletop. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring it over the toes. Back into your beautiful version of downward dog. Little Mukha Savasana. Breathing here, maybe 3 out the mouth.
How fickle my heart and how rosy my eyes. I struggle to find any truth in your lies. And now my heart stumbles on.
Slow and considered, bring that left leg up. Don't go on automatic pilot, I'm in the way of my mats. 3 breaths there. imagine that weight, look forward, bring it in. Doesn't matter if it takes two to get here. I even suggest to some of my students to drop into the knees, then bring it forward. But people have real difficulty. So, you know, it's so important to find your yoga. So it's inhale up. Finding Anjanyasana. Really that beautiful opening. I love this pose. Lift it up. Wake my soul. Lift it up. Hand to that place you might want to go heart or soul, whatever. Lift it up. Find the links. Find the opening. Exhale, transition. Straighten left leg. Find nose. Toes to nose. Lift it up. Maybe wing it. Maybe plan it. Up to you. Breathe. 2 beautiful breaths here. Close your eyes as much as you can. Transition up. Bring right hand back to right leg. Lift up left and find that beautiful peaceful warrior. Where you invest your love, you invest your life. Amazing words. Lift it up. Guide it back. Maybe a little deeper. Maybe not. Maybe a bit more space. Take it to where you want to take it. Transition weight to front. Back to Anjanyasana. Open up. Frame the foot, bring the hands down. Up on the back toe or not. And stay on your knee. Feel into that beautiful strength. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Maybe one more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Plant into the hands, frame the foot. Bring that foot quite close in. That open hip to the square, I hate saying square, to the front of the mat. Glide the hands up. Lift up. Bring the hands back into that reverse pair, monkey grip. Hands to forearms. Find it. Lift up the heart space. Arc and open. Then reach it forward. Bring the belly in as you do so, looking after that back. And then fold it in. And breathe. Release the hands. Bring the hands up the body. Back up. Uddhva-hastasana, hands up. Breathe. Let that just rebound and refuel before we reach forward into our warrior three. When you're ready, transitioning weight to the front, fusing through the midline, coming up, gliding it down to your warrior three. Some people like hands in prayer or Superwoman, Superman behind. Guiding it down. You might want to rest in Balasana or follow me. Inhale, look forward. Right knee behind left. Exhale, drop in. Open up into a little bit of a standing split. Inhale, look forward. Exhale into a little standing split. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And then let it all hang lifting up from that inner line of the right leg. Drop into that right foot. Drop into that right knee. Might get you twisted, you come organically. Left knee behind right. Shimmy it back. Land on buttocks. Doesn't work for you? Seated Dandasana. Fold right over left or extend left forward. Just as beautiful. And then we're just going to rest in pause here. We'll lift it up. And then we're just going to bring the hands to the front of the toes, open heart, and then just sink it in. Just for 3 breaths. Soul's a fire, unite the soul. Release. Unravel however you want it, or unravel. Meet back in tabletop. Pressing through, coming through dog, not staying in dog. And then stepping, jumping to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Little baby steps, doesn't matter. Lift it up, feet hip width apart. Drop it in, and then we're going to inhale up, head's heavy obviously. Lift up, bring it up to prayer. Baby back bend, cactus the arms. Evolution. And then dropping the hands back down. We've done this before. Drop it in, soften into the knees, lift it up. Nice, slow, liquidy, chocolatey movement of open, of close. One more. Slide the hands up, head heavy, belly in. Prayer. Back bend, cactus, reach, and then we're going to settle in, hands behind the calves. We're going to inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, fold. Breathe, let go. You might want a bit more, might want to extend it again, and then fold in. Playing with the weight on the front, maybe a little. Free me. Now lifting up. Lift up. Hands to heart. And then find this beautiful standing position with your worth, your value, your soul, you. No one does you better than you do, trust me. The embrace. Stand lovely and firm and tall and free. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Just waterfall down. Fold it in. Inhale, halfway in and where we're going. We've done this many times. Exhale, fold it in. Plant the hands, drop right. Look, glide it. Maybe not elephant step, which sometimes I can do. You know, refining our practice. is a never-ending journey. Lighten the hand, left foot back, coming into your plank, knees, chest, chin, following it nice and close in, sliding it through, lifting up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. You and your body, heart, soul, others, one, united. Slide the hands back down. All fours, tuck toes, dog. Right foot back, you can split it, you can stay contained, however you want to do. Bring right leg forward, drop it in there. Staying on the back forefoot, scissoring the legs, finding that firm foundation and reaching up to your beautiful crescent. Pressing back through, maybe dropping in the knee a little, finding a bit of comfort. Lift. Feel that firm foundation before we start. Bring the hands forward to extended prayer. Left hand in, sweep the right hand back, come into a twist. Follow the hands with the gaze if you wish. Or keep the head more neutral for more security, more stability. You choose. Right hand forward. Bring the hand over the heart. Reach it forward and then come into that open twist. Following or not. Inhale forward. Hand back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Personal. Lift up. Open up the heart. Transition weight to front. Lift it up. And then just plant it back into a warrior one. Finding that warrior one position. I don't have much time, oh God. Lift it up. That beautiful comfort of the hip forward. Tram tracks, feet stacked onto hips. Hands back, behind. Glide it down. Not my favorite thing, bind, but let's go there. Lift up the heart space, coming into humble warrior. So preparing, fusing the core, lifting up through the heart, retracting shoulders, gliding forward a little bit to the left, coming as low as you wish, keeping switched on though from the back, or dropping right in, hugging in that right knee to that right shoulder. Wherever you take it, you take it. And once you've found it, find the stillness in it. Release. This time, as you come up, I want you to grab your water bottle, your block, doesn't matter. I'll do it with my water bottle to show you. And then lift it back up with the water bottle or the block in your right hand. Left hand to hip. Finding that beautiful warrior one. And then transitioning weight. You might want to do a little step forward. It's up to you. And then pressing forward and then coming down into a version of Ardha Chandrasana. So maybe that water bottle or block 30 centimeters from that right foot. Breathe. Settle here. This is me, you won't want to stay. Or you might want to start to peel and open that left hip. Charge toe forward. You might want to lift up that left hand. You might want to let go. Or you might want to fall. Which is fine. If you fall, which is we all do it, hopping back into it nice and slow and just finding that second go. It's life. Maybe third go. Normally I can do this. Bad balance today, Lisa. That doesn't matter. Breathe and stay. Maybe not today, not that side. And then as you fold out, so closing into the hip, bring your left foot to right, dropping in, lifting up with your block or your bottle or your book, and then resting it behind that neck, opening up the elbows and resting. Breathe and feel. Reach up. Exhale down. Drop it in. Let go of that bolster to the left hand side. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Coming through your vinyasa. Left foot back. Plant the hands, right foot back. Plank. Coming through your knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, whatever suits you. Up dog or bujang. And then gliding it back over, meeting in down dog, everybody. Left leg up. Left leg through, nice and contained. Bring it in to the front of the mat. Staying on the forefoot, reaching up into your crescent lunge. Hands forward. Left hand to heart, reach back for that open twist. Reach it forward. Hand forward. You know where we're going. You might want to follow the hands with the gaze. You might want to just keep it forward. What's your balance telling you today? My balance is not telling me good stuff today. So I might just look forward. Still opening as far as I can in that twist. Last one, back to center. Lift it up. Open up the heart space. Hands behind, actually no, we lift it up and then we'll put it back into our, rushed it a bit there, shouldn't have rushed. Warrior one. Lift it up. Maybe a bit closer than, oh no, warrior one. And then coming into the knees, lifting up, finding your bind the other side. Comforting that front hip, facing forward, lift it up, and then glide it down. Just wherever you need to take it, and just letting it all go there. Bringing that left knee, hugging it in. Still weight in the feet, not letting it pressure on the left knee. Taking it to the back foot, back leg. Release. Grab the left hand, left block or bottle, lift it up. Hand on right hip, staging Ardha Chandrasana, and then lifting it up and then guiding it forward into this beautiful version. So many stages of this version. So we might want to stay here. We might want to open the hip and charge the toe forward. We might want to lift up that right arm. Or if we have balance today, we let go. No, I haven't got balance today. A few breaths there once you find it. Today with that. And then drop in that foot to the left. Let it go. Bring the bottle or the block or your book up. Open up the back line. Open up the front. And then open up the elbows. Reach. Push, pull, sing, feed. the sole today. Inhale and just waterfall down. Nothing special. Coming to the knees. I'm going to have to skip a whole heap of stuff as usual. And then coming down slowly to these final few. Reaching. Tabletop. Glide the right foot out. Level with knee. 45 the foot. Lift it up. Parigasana. Gate pose. Here we are here. Lovely long line. Right hand. Slide it down right leg. Open up the left, that lateral flexion. And then inhale maybe up. And maybe guide it down maybe a little bit longer. And then open it up. Guide it down a bit longer. Lift it up. Plant into the hands. Coming into yin. So, inner blade of right foot. Opening up the adductors. Taking it to where you want to take it. You can keep it super soft by bringing that left foot in, more in line with the right foot. If you want more, you can bring it out, more in line with your left knee. So wherever you want to take it, and sit back in it. And then maybe find right hand in, left hand in, touch, graze into that left cheek. And breathe there. Oh, it's one of my faves. Slowly lifting that left hand up. And the left hand in. Guide the right leg in. Maybe push it back into Uttanasana. Lift it up. Reset. Bring that left foot back. 45 the foot, toe in line with knee generally. Lift it up. Guide back into Parigasana the other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Maybe a bit more space, opening up that right waist. Those right intercostal muscles. Ribs, breath, air, reach, open. Breathe. Inhale up. Hands down. Coming back into that yin side. Into that inner blade of the left foot. I'm sweaty because my temperature's on like about 28. Hot yoga. So then bring it to where you want to bring it. Softening into it. Or opening up a bit more. Choose you. You might not want to do, you might just want to rest in. You might want to find that lovely, oh, I love that. I so love that. What about you? Try it. I could stay here all day. Press into the hand. Left hand, reach up through the right. Place the hand, bring it forward, sweep it in. Just come on to Vajrasana, kneeling. Hands to prayer. Maybe a smile, another smile. For that beautiful patchwork soul that we all have. Our real stuff. Before we glide down into a restorative, sinking it all back in, melting. Your blankets rolled, your 3 pillows up, gently grazing that or nestling that right hip in the short edge of the bolster, and this thigh parallel to the front end or the top edge of the mat. Team extremes, want to take it to a major twist, push that bolster further to the right angle, soften a twist, bring it towards you, general sort of twist in the middle. So you take it where you feel comfortable with your thoracic, spine, your feel. What about feel? And then nestle in on the left cheek if that's comfy. Let the shoulders go. The heart melts. The body rests a little. If it's not enough, bring it a bit more. May you find your comfort here. A few breaths in that position. The arms of your angels. And then slowly coming up, swiveling on the back of the mat to left hip, grazing into this side, leg parallel, feet are pretty relaxed here, legs are pretty relaxed. Inhale, drop it in the opposing side, balancing everything up, resting in there for a few moments. And slowly coming up where you've taken your body today, that beautiful liquid, chocolatey, smooth flow, coming into a well-deserved, super well-deserved rest. You might want to put that bolster or whatever your prop is underneath your knees. I love that. Might want to lift up the back a little, elongate the spine and drop in. Might want to put a layer on. I don't need to. I'm on a gazillion degrees here. And then let go. If you want a final twist, you're most welcome to do your final twist if that's any practice. So coming into that sweet surrender of Shavasana. That last expose or expose of the soul. Maybe. Hopefully we're exposing it a bit out there too. what it's all about, not just in here at all. This is just a small component of a yoga life. If it makes any sense. Maybe it will once you develop your practice. So nestle in. No breath control. No body control. No control. Just let go. Free yourself. To this beautiful Josh Zone, free me. When you quiet the mind, the soul will speak.
Ain't I got you on the back foot? And you know I got you really good. And there's something deep inside of me I got to be. And if you find it hard to follow me, if I lose you in my jet stream, then you only got to raise your eyes and see me fly. Don't tell me that I won't, I can't. Don't tell me that I'm not, I am. Don't tell me that my master plan ain't coming through. Do you tell me that I won't, 'cause I will. Don't tell me how to feel, 'cause I feel. And yes, I know what's real and what I can do. Something that you won't see every day. A little girl who found her way through a world that's designed to break all of your dreams. And if there's one thing I will say to you, is that there's nothing that you can't do. And yes, it's all about your attitude. Don't let them get to you. Do you tell me that I won't, I can't. Don't tell me that I'm not, I am. Don't tell me that my master plan ain't coming through. Now do you tell me that I won't, I will. Don't tell me how to think, 'cause I feel. And yes, I know what's real and what I can do. Ooh, oh, do you tell me nothing? No. And we're singing in our own voice. We can make that choice to be free. Yes, we're singing in our own voice. We can make the choice to be free now, to be free now. Don't tell me that I won't, 'cause I can't. That I'm not, 'cause I am. That my master plan ain't coming on through. It's coming on through. Do you tell me that I won't, 'cause I will. Do you tell me, 'cause I know what's real and what I can do.
you tell me I'm not, because I am. I am. I hope week after week yoga inspires you to be you, to invoke that soul, to feed that soul, to push, pull, sing, feed, open, and come home. Just a final quote, if I may, before we leave our mat. Before you awaken from your Shavasana. To be human is to understand that happiness isn't a constant. How true that is. But to be human is to understand that neither sorrow or grief or heartache. To be human is to feel it all. To welcome the lessons that come with the dark days. To welcome the softness that comes from the lightness of what saves you. To be human is to try with every inch of our patchwork souls to be proud of who we are, to care, to heal, to be our own homes, even on the days we don't feel like it. Even on the days where it just doesn't come naturally. To be human is to grow in the ups, and even more important, to grow in the downs, particularly what everyone's experiencing at the moment. So keep growing into that beautiful soul. Time to bubble back to the surface from your true depths. Time to awaken a little, time to stretch a little, time to move a little, maybe bring some more breath in. However you want to come out of Shavasana, do it. Rolling to your left or to your right, permeating in that practice. Hoping letting that liquid chocolate flow wash all over you to take a little more of you out there. And no apologies. So, not to be unkind either. Coming up into a seated position. Closing the eyes still, hands to Anjali, really feeling into Anjali, pressing those thumbs into the sternum, looking down at that beautiful heart, looking down at that amazing soul that we're all experiencing together in this thing called yoga. And I truly thank you guys for joining me today on the mat and hopefully taking a little or a lot off the mat with you. Lots of love and light to you. Lots and lots of that. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's one of my favourite flows. Take care, stay safe, look after each other. As I said at the beginning of practice, honestly, happy to lend to anyone my stuff. So, inbox me, I'll happy to drive, pretty much. I can't drive interstate, but if you need help, I'm happy to help. Also, you can buy this stuff at Kmart, the blocks, or Rebel that's still open. if you haven't got the money, I can help you out. A bit over the top, I know. But yeah, so just, yeah, look after each other. Thank you so much for joining me again. And until next week, stay safe. Love ya. See ya. Bye.